Good afternoon and welcome in to Kearny as the quarterfinal round of the 8th Hudson County Tournament wraps up. 7 games so far today, 4 on the ladies' side, 3 on the men's. This one, the final. Dickinson and Kearny are here to finish it up. Welcome in. I'm Caden Drummiller, joined by Lena Planch-Odry. Lena, how's it going tonight?
It's going great. We're excited to be out here tonight. It's getting colder, so this game, do you think that's going to affect the conditions of these players tonight?
It certainly might. We had a lot of early morning games today. Lena, you played in one of them, and rain affecting a lot of those. We're lucky enough to be dry here for this one, but the only one and the latest game by far on the schedule. We had games starting as early as 9 a.m. today here in Hudson County. The latest one besides this back at 3 o'clock, so only one night game. It also means this is the last semifinal spot up for grabs. All 4 for the girls have been decided. And we've got one more tonight with the men. Whistle blows early there as one of Kearny's players go down. No scoreboard tonight. We'll try to keep a timer for you going. We'll update you about every 5 minutes or so with that. And Kearny looking to get on the board early. They're the 4 seed here in this Hudson County tournament. Dickinson, the 5 seed, the closest matchup we've seen or should be so far. Dickinson with an early chance. That one thwarted away from Marquise Nix. As you said, Dickinson, the 5 seed, they're looking to make their first Hudson County tournament in a while. Their first semifinal berth, it would be since 2016 if they can grab a win today. Kearny's used to this, and in fact, they're used to getting quite a bit further than this as there's a battle for that one in the corner. It'll be Dickinson ball. Kearny hasn't not made as the whistle blows there for an offsides. As I was saying, Kearny hasn't not made a Hudson County tournament championship since the 2018 season. Not just the semifinals, but the championship. They are used to playing over at Sports Illustrated Stadium, and probably the first year in a while that they may not be expected to do so. Nevertheless, they're going to try as this one is battled for in midfield. Anybody's ball at this point, it'll fall to the red jerseys. And Kearny now with their first look. Passing it around. Sent back, still Kearny ball. Nicholas Diaz on it. He's at right back tonight. And Lucas Ramirez passes that one back. Naranjo with it now. And sends it in the box. Offside flag goes up once again. So 1 offsides for each of these teams so far through the opening minutes. Still scoreless here in Kearny. If you're just joining us, number 4 seed Kearny, 5 seed Dickinson, wrapping up the Hudson County Tournament quarterfinals. Semifinals are set for next Saturday. Got a whole week for each of these teams to take a breather from the tournament at least. Most of them have games on their schedule. As that one is sent high. And another chance for Kearny now in their offensive third. They'll play it back, Diaz. Diaz sending it into the box, and Momar Sai, who Dickinson has in net for tonight, is going to be there to pick that one up. That one sent not too far out, and a big chance here for Kearny, unable to get a shot off, and this one is going to roll out. It will be a goal kick.
Strong shooting from Dickinson. That man was going pretty quick, but was not able to get a touch at least to slow the ball down and get a shot up on that ball.
Yep, that was Benji Silva there trying to chase that one down and unable to get a shot off there. He's been the lead for this Kearny offense so far on the season. 8 goals, 4 assists. He leads the team in both of those categories. And playing over as a right winger tonight. And Kearny now working off the whistle. This one sent down, crossed in, heavy into the box. That one will float out, and another goal kick for Cy. Cy, a senior on this Dickinson roster. He's had 6 starts so far on the season, combining for 29 saves. And this one quickly picked back up by Kearny. They've more or less controlled the pace of play through the opening 5 minutes. A beautiful night for some soccer here. A little bit chilly, but after a pretty rough day weather-wise, these teams are just happy to be playing in dry conditions. The seats out here are wet from the earlier rain, but we've got towels. Kearny's still taking their time, not afraid of playing this one slow. A very productive team offensively, as that one is cleared out again. And again, Kearny has no problem taking control. They've scored a goal, I believe. Let me check my notes here for a second, but they have scored a goal in every single game they have played so far this season. Yes, and they're the only team, including some of the top teams in the nation, St. Benedict's and Garden City of New York. They are the only team to score more than 1 goal on St. Peter's Prep all season long. A 3-2 contest with them earlier on the season, in which they lost. But offensively, the toughest job that anyone has been able to give them so far. And, you know, as we said, unable to come out with the win in that one. But no one's competed with Prep in the county like Kearny has. And that, as of right now, is who they'd be set to play as well. Kearny, as we said, every other game so far in the county is wrapped up. That includes St. Peter's game. They mercy ruled Ferris earlier this morning, 6-0 over at Caven Point, and the whistle will blow for a handball. And Kearny wastes no time getting it back in play. So whichever team it is that comes out with a win here tonight, whether that be Dickinson or Kearny, they will have to travel down to Caven Point and face the number 2 team in the state right now, St. Peter's Prep, on Saturday with a trip to Sports Illustrated Stadium on the line. Just a look around the county for the other games. Bayonne and Union City, that was earlier this morning, a noon game, I believe. Union City took that one with a final score of 3-1. I'm sorry, Coach Brusco, if you're watching. Harrison won 5-0 in that one. Not a close contest. And as we said, St. Peter's Prep beat Ferris 6-0. One more game on the schedule. That's this one. And Dickinson now with a chance, a shot there from Zaradine Amadou. And it's going to soar far over into the next field, actually. A lot of fields here. I didn't even know this place existed. Lena, I don't think you did either.
I did not. Coming in here, I was pretty confused, expecting Kearny's home stadium, in which we've seen them play all season long. But
it's a nice stadium here, an interesting setup kind of with the stands, but the field quality itself looks to be pretty solid. Cy gets that one out of trouble.
Kearny really not hesitant to play the ball long. We've seen them all game long, really sending the ball out towards the wingers and even towards the mid a couple times.
Yeah, and then on the flip side, looking at Dickinson's offense, they've kind of had a little bit of trouble, just maintaining possession through the opening minutes of this one. They have generated, though, 2 very solid chances that they just haven't been able to put away. It's been a little bit more consistent from Kearny, but I wouldn't at all be surprised, Len. I don't think you would be either, to see a Dickinson goal at this point.
Yeah, we've seen them recently be pretty successful in their recent matchups, coming out with the wins, with their win against Weehawken 3-1 in the last round of this tournament for them. So a goal would not be surprising from this team.
Absolutely. And we mentioned that Kearny has scored a goal in every single game that they've played. Rather consistent offense for Dickinson, too. They've scored in every game except 2, and one of those was a 0-0 tie with Bayonne. The other one they did end up taking a loss in. But besides those 2, they've scored, managed at least a goal in every other performance. So only been shut out and lost once. They play that one back to Cy, and that one got dangerous for a second. And 30 minutes now, according to our clock, which is not at all official, but we're just timing this because apparently no one wanted to be the scoreboard operator tonight. So we'll keep that. We'll keep track of that. I'm really glad this isn't basketball and we don't have to keep track of the score too.
Every couple of seconds.
Yeah, no stoppages, which makes this a lot easier too. So I assume the coaches are getting regular updates from the refs on time. We are not, but we appreciate the Dickinson coaching staff actually had a starting lineup, a copy prepared just for us. I guess they knew we were coming. So shout out to them for that. Really helps us out. In soccer news, Kearny has the ball. And again, this one played back to the right back, Nicholas Diaz, and turning up the pace of play a little bit now is Kearny in their offensive third. Benji Silva's the one to cross that one in. It is taken away, and battling for it in the box is Naranjo. He's going to get another one sent in. This time, no red jerseys to fight for it. And that'll get cleared out.
We've seen that swing pass happen a couple times from Kearny, who is definitely not afraid to move that ball with a pass like that one.
Absolutely. Just sending it into the box seems to be the strategy so far. Haven't been able to kind of narrow down accuracy on those, but, that's something that'll come with time. And, once they do, these Kearny possessions are going to get a lot more dangerous. Kearny, a violent tackle there, and the whistle is going to blow. And we'll take a second. That is Marquise Nix, the center back for Kearny, that is down holding his shin right now. We'll take a stop in the time. Referee stops his watch. I guess that's what we're using for tonight. And out comes Kearny's athletic trainer. As we said, that is Marquise Nix, the center back that is down. The athletic trainer stretching his knee right now. Nix, a 5'9" junior who has found a spot in the backfield, has an assist on the season as well a few weeks ago, September 29th against Hoboken, a game that Kearny won 4-0. We thank all 21 of you for tuning in so far here on HCST Athletics. Catch this game. We streamed one earlier and all the rest of the Hudson County tournament for free right here. We ask you to subscribe if you're not already, as Marquise Nix is going to hop off the field. We hope the best for him, but he's going to come out for the moment being. And again, it was a shin. It was a rough tackle there. And we'll see who comes in his place. I'm looking. It's hard to tell because they all have the same hair. So I can't. And that will be Dynel Dantes that comes in replacement for Marquise Nix.
Kearny impossible to miss with their blonde hair and red jerseys.
We were talking about that. If you get ostracized on the team if you don't follow the hair code, I guess is that what you'd call it?
I'm just wondering, is there a bit of an alienation
No,
if
I think
they don't follow that through?
Well, I will ask them that tonight. If Kearny wins this game and
that's definitely
and we interview any of their players afterwards, we'll ask them about the hair. So stay tuned for that. As this one is through, offsides flag goes up, and that got kicked really far away from the stadium for no reason, I guess.
O'Donnell from Dickinson, a captain this year, a junior.
All three captains members of High Tech High School, which we are based out of, if you guys didn't know. Shout out Mr. DePiro.
Yep. Oh.
And another big chance here. Naranjo trying to chase that one down. It's taken away. And sent back to Amadou, who's looking to make something happen. Makes one man miss. And still with it. He'll give it off. Dickinson still with the ball, though, as it's chased down, tapped out. It'll stay Kearny ball. That's the best they've moved it in a while.
Dickinson definitely putting up a fight, making them earn a goal if it can happen.
Making them earn every yard they've moved down the field so far. Amadou again trying to break into the box. And a pass in there that'll get sent off pretty easily. Hit off a Dickinson leg on the way out, so it'll be Kearny ball. And still scoreless here with 26.5. Again, this is according to our time, minutes left in the half. 40-minute halves here. And high school soccer, we'll play overtime if we're still tied at that. It's 2 periods after that, and we've asked around. I actually asked Lena because I figured, so, since she's a player for Memorial, she would know the answer to this, that what happens in the playoffs if it's tied after 2 overtimes, and she didn't know.
I don't think it's ever gotten to that situation.
It's definitely gotten to that situation at some point. Not that we have been able to find.
Yeah.
My guess is penalty kicks, but
yeah, because
maybe we'll find out tonight.
Pretty difficult to have a draw in a tournament.
Who knows?
Especially in a round like this one.
Lucas Ramirez on his way in. He'll give that one off. Benji Silva was posted up. He wanted the pass. Won't get it.
Dickinson's defense not letting one go in at all tonight. These players are barely even getting a touch anywhere near the box.
And the thing is, they've let up a lot of chances too, but they just haven't let Kearny really get any shots off.
Going in, starting to get close to the box, Kearny loses a little bit of that control, and Dickinson is not afraid to step up and take that ball out.
Nope. And as we've mentioned, these teams met once earlier on the season. That game at Dickinson, and it was a 2-1 victory for the Cardinals there. All 3 of the goals in that game scored in the first half. No offensive action yet through the first 15 minutes or so of this one. And that one is out. It'll be a Kearny corner kick. And it'll be Justin Rivendiniera to send that one in. There's no way I got that name right, so I apologize. But he will be the one to send it in. He is at center mid tonight. He has 2 goals and an assist on the season. He'll play it short. Right back, Justin with it. He'll give it over. Kearny wants an offsides. Linesman will say play on, and the cross in gets through everybody. And a whistle in the backfield. That one will stay Dickinson ball. As we said, the winner of this to face St. Peter's Prep next Saturday, so a whole week in between rounds now. And then if you win that, it's even longer before the championship. So you've got the semifinals October 18th, and then 10 full days of rest before the championship on October 28th. Here's Kearny again. This time it's Braden Lug, the target of the pass. This one given back, and Naranjo will throw it in. That one last touched by a gray jersey. Kearny again. And it was Justin that fell down looking for a whistle that they won't get. But again, another chance for a corner here for the Cardinals. Can't quite see who that is to throw this one in. They played the last one short. They'll do the same here. Some nice dribbling inside the box. Still a chance here. That one headed away. Danger is not done yet. That one's sent out. And the whistle's going to blow. It's a foul, I believe, called on the Cardinals.
Dickinson's defense again showing their skill. That ball was dangerously close to that goal line.
Yeah, and just keeping your composure, that's something they've been able to do extremely well so far. It's been a bend, don't break style of defense for the Rams, and just especially in a playoff atmosphere when the ball's that close to the goal line, these players can find it really easy to make silly mistakes. Dickinson yet to do so far. Just a very educated, calm style of play for the Rams back line, and some contact there. And that'll be a Kearny foul charged to Nicholas Diaz. So Dickinson now a chance to send some jerseys up. It'll be Omar God to send this one down. And he'll put some power behind it, targeting Amadou. And they'll find him. He passes it off. O'Donnell trying to chase that one down. And Kearny finally able to clear this one out, and this one looking dangerous on the counter. And again, Cy beats everybody to that one, clears it out. And again, able to just send it down. Amadou applying pressure offensively. It'll force Kearny to just send that one out of bounds. And Dickinson ball right just past the halfway mark here. And just over 20 minutes left in the first half. Cy able to put a boot on that one. And again, this one just sent way deep. And Amadou is the one to chase it. He'll find it. And a good spot here for the Rams. Dierig passes it off. O'Donnell takes a shot. That one
Lafragola
eaten up.
Kearny not letting that shot go through from Lafragola, taking a shot right outside of that box. Looking to score stuff from Dickinson with the score at 0-0 as of right now.
And again, trying to find Amadou as they have all night. That one, a shot taken, it'll hit the side netting. But the most competitive shot probably either team has had all day. And Amadou, their highest scorer, has been a big passer tonight for the Rams. He's the assist leader as well with 5. Side chasing that one down. He fumbled it a little bit, but still able to punch it away. And that one heads out. It will be Kearny's third corner of the night. Nicholas Diaz, a full cross on that one and a big chance. It got through everybody. There were 2 or 3 Kearny players that went up to try to get ahead on it. None of them could reach. And it's just going to filter its way through. So another goal kick for Cy.
I don't know. I didn't find out. I just came.
Another through ball there. Won't find it. And here Kearny comes the other way. They've been dangerous on the counterattack all day. They've got numbers. Benji Silva, the leading scorer, takes a shot. That one is eaten up. And Dickinson able to find it. That one bounces out. It'll be a goal kick. Another one for Momar Cy, the senior. Dickinson going to play this one short. And a lot of pressure from Kearny. They'll take it away. Not able to hold on to possession for too long, though. And the Rams defense is just still, their back line has been saving them countless times through the first 23 minutes of this one. 17 to go here in the first half. Still scoreless in Kearny. And another one taken away by Diaz. He's been great so far tonight. Silva down the touchline. That one out, it'll stay Kearny ball. Dickinson wanted the call. And again in the box, that one batted out. It'll go to Dickinson this time. And again, quickly taken away. An easy one for Cy. And Cy a little frustrated with his team. They're giving them some instructions. It's been a rather tight one so far. Opportunities for each team, though, in the midfield. It's been Kearny winning the battle so far. Dickinson 6-5-1 on the season, 3-4-1 in HCIAL American play. Both of these teams in the American division. And another big chance for Dickinson. A great save in Caleb Baptista's first action. His right arm fully extended to get a hand on that one, and he punches it out for a Dickinson corner.
A shot from O'Donnell. That was almost a volley. It seemed it bounced up once, and he just decided to take the risk and take the shot.
And power on it, height on it as well. But Baptista was there. And just jumping up, extending both of his arms, trying to cover as much area of the goal as he could. And fortunate enough to be in the right spot. An excellent positioning from Caleb Baptista to keep this one scoreless. And again, it's been on the counter that Kearny's been able to utilize their speed. The whistle blows, it'll head back Dickinson's way. That one booted down far again, and calm response from the Dickinson back line to clear that one out. Here comes Adam God. Headed down, he gets roughed up, no whistle. And he's able to keep it. God headed into the box. There's contact from both of them right outside of it. And the ref says play on. That one will head out of bounds. And quickly another corner here for the Rams. 14 minutes now left in the first half. And again, that is us trying to keep track of the time. No scoreboard here tonight at Kearny. That one goes deep. And still dangerous. Shot taken from outside the box. And finally, Kearny able to get a little bit of control. They set the pace in the first 20 or so. Since then, Dickinson has found their footing. And here they go again, and they'll get the foul call.
Dickinson putting up a fight, looking for that goal still. Competing, really making Kearny earn this goal if they can make one happen.
And just a lot of the momentum going their way now. It was Adam God who went down, was able to draw the foul there. Now it is Teo Dierig to send it in. Again, targeting Amadou as they have pretty much all night. He's been an excellent source of passing as this one is just batted around. And Kearny's back line now looking to slow down the pace just a little. Dickinson turned up the intensity. It got them more or less back in the game, competing at a much more equal level here with four-seeded Kearny. And now it's the Cardinals just trying to slow things down and play how they were in the opening stages. This one again, anybody's ball, just header after header.
Looks like they're playing ping pong here.
And here comes Amadou in a sprint down the right side line. He gets tripped up. It's a battle for it. And Amadou almost was able to beat Baptista there to the goal. Two Dickinson players are down. Amadou is one of them. I can't quite make out who the other
Lozano,
is.
it seems. They're two main scorers on this season.
And how devastating this could be. Amadou still laying down. And his teammate able to help him up. Both of them on their feet now. And it looks, at least for the moment, like both of them are going to try to stay in this game. What a loss it would be for Dickinson if either of them had to come out. A scary moment there if you're pulling for the Rams in this one, to just see a lot of your offensive production laying down. But we're back in play. Both of them still in this one. Just over 10 minutes now left in the first half. As we said, Kearny the 4th seed in this one. Because of that, this is their first game in the Hudson County tournament. They've had a bye through both the play-in and the opening round of this. Some teams have to win up to 5 matches to find themselves Hudson County tournament champions. Kearny only has to win 3. It would be a 4-game journey for Dickinson if they were to complete the story. And here comes Kearny going their other way for the first time in a while. A beautiful slide tackle there is going to push that one out of bounds. And here comes Amadou back on his feet. Looking pretty mobile there.
His strides are so long. As soon as he gets a touch on that ball, it's going to be definitely a hard task to take it away from him, from Kearny's defense.
Amadou again, another slide tackle. That one sent 20 or 30 yards just off the boot of it. And everybody fighting in the midfield now. And looking for a whistle there. They'll get one. No cards yet to be handed out in this contest. And it doesn't look like this one will be any different. The ref telling Teo to move the ball back a few yards. And Dickinson here putting 5 or so bodies on the line of the penalty box here. And again, it'll be Teo Dierig to cross this one in. Whistle blows. It's a 2-man wall for Kearny. This one sent in. Kearny no trouble getting it out. Dickinson trying to chase it down. And a whistle there. Kearny getting a little too rough on defense. And 7.5 minutes now remain here in the first. Neither team yet to score. This one crossed in deep, gets sent out of bounds. We'll see what the call is here. It will be a Kearny goal kick.
There seems to be a bit of a problem there with the refs in that box a little bit between a Dickinson and a Kearny player.
Inside, trying to chase this one down. Didn't know what to do with it for a second. And both of them go down. That ball heads out of bounds. It will be a Dickinson goal kick. Cy looked like he wanted to pick it up, but as it rolled a little closer, realized it wasn't going to be inside the box, and then tried to play it. Kearny getting physical and almost able to force a big mistake there from the Rams. Amadou taking a touch on that one. They'll play it all the way back. Dangerous opportunity here for Kearny. It'll be Colin McKenna, 5 goals and 3 assists on the season to send this one in. A few yards out from the box, trying to find a head. That one not able to be kept in bounds. It'll bounce off the roof over behind the goal. And another big chance for Kearny that they're just, again, unable to finish on. Exactly 5 minutes now remain in the first half, if our calculations are correct. I shouldn't say exactly. We'll count how much we're off by. We've got, by our calculations, 4 minutes and 50 seconds left. Tapira, did you stop it when the injury timeout? Okay, so we'll see. We'll see how close we are. I'm gonna say we're within 20 seconds. That's my guess. As Dickinson trying to move the ball out here. Lena, you have a guess for how accurate our HCST Athletics game clock is?
15 to 20 seconds sounds pretty right to me. I don't think we started much later than the game went underway.
A long shot there. Off by quite a bit. A better time. What good time to mention our sponsor, SanDisk. We'd like to shout them out if you can see them in the top right corner. Made a very generous to the high-tech high school broadcasting department the other day to all of our students. That's why we show their logo in the top right, if you've noticed that at all recently. Cy able to put a boot on that one, get it out. Kearny, a deep ball here. And chasing it down in the corner is Justin. He's not going to be able to get to that one before it finds its way out. 3.5 now here in the first. 37 minutes or so played, and either team yet to have a goal. Dickinson came the closest, forced Caleb Baptista into an amazing save with about 15 minutes left in the half. But besides that, it's been the only real shot on goal here in the first. Here's Amadou going the other way. Kearny defenders right there. And on a long pass, they'll be able to intercept that one. Kearny looking for it now. They've been dangerous on the counterattack so far in the first. Some of their best opportunities have come with just moving the ball back as quick as they could. Some longer through balls. This time they'll send it deep. Targeting Colin McKenna. He won't be able to get as good of a touch on it as he would have liked. And Amadou coming in heavy on that one. He'll get a touch. But Kearny's back line playing well, playing calm so far. 2 minutes now left in the first. Or so. Kearny down the far touchline. That one smacked out. It'll stay with the Cardinals. Again, in their matchup before on this season, all 3 goals were scored in the first half. It was a 2-1 victory for the Cardinals. They've won all 5 of the past 5 matchups between these two teams dating back to 2022. They have some matchup history meeting in the Hudson County tournament as well. They've met in 2019 and 2021, and Kearny took a win in both of those. Historically, just one of the more dominant teams in the county. Plenty of county championships under their belt. A weaker year in comparison to what they've done before. Cy, a little trouble getting that one back in. 45 seconds now in the half.
According to our clock.
We said plus minus 20 seconds. We'll see.
Around that time.
We'll see how that goes.
Can we put a timer for how long it takes for
Yeah,
ours
we'll
stuff?
get that. We'll get that done. Whistle blows there. 25 seconds left in the first half. Lena, you're on that?
Yeah, I got it.
We'll see. 15 seconds according to our clock. Kearny's got to hurry up if our clock's right. 5 seconds on our clock. That one is booted. And, oh, that's going to go all the way out to the street, it looks like. They're not getting that ball back. Okay, our timer's gone off, if you can hear it. So we'll see how close we are.
The timer
Still
begins.
playing here. We're at 10 seconds. We might not have been as right as we thought. The linesman checking his watch. I'm looking at the main ref. He's checking his. We'll see.
Looks like we were. Oh,
and there we
right
go.
on.
Oh, we were just off. 21
No,
seconds.
Perfect. They ran
You
at 20.
think so? Okay.
I saw.
Well, either way, we're scoreless through 40 minutes here in Kearny. Welcome back here in Kearny. We've got one more half to finish off this Saturday. 8 games today, all of them Hudson County tournament quarterfinal matches on both the men's and ladies side. This one, the final, the only night game tonight here, because Kearny usually plays their Saturday night games pretty late. Usually the day for non-conference games, but this one reserved for the tournament. 0 score in the first half. Dickinson with a great chance. A nice save from Caleb Baptista to keep this one scoreless. Kearny yet to get a ball on goal. The 5 and 4 seeds here. Kearny the 4 seed, Dickinson the 5. And one more spot in the Hudson County Tournament semifinals up for grabs for the next 38 minutes or so. Still no clock. We'll see if we can get a little bit more accuracy here in the second half. Who knows? Maybe we can get it to 10 seconds if we're lucky.
We were pretty close. Well, I think we were at 20 seconds behind.
If we can improve, I'll be happy. I'm sure both of these teams offensively would like to improve, get some more quality shots up as they were unable to do in the first half. But I feel like that was more just an incredible effort from both of these defenses and just not letting too many shots even go up in the first place. These back lines for both of these teams have been absolutely stellar in the first 40. That's kept up in the opening moments here of the second half. An obvious foul there again. We mentioned the first half. Few fouls so far, no cards to either team. Kearny trying to keep their streak up of Hudson County Tournament championship appearances. They haven't missed that game since 2018, and Dickinson is looking, with a win tonight, can end a Hudson County Tournament semifinal drought that has been going on now in its 9th year. 2016 was the last time the Rams find themselves in the Hudson County Final Four. These teams, they met once before, back in September 24th. To be exact, Kearny took that one by a score of 2-1 over in Jersey City. Kearny, a good switch there. They'll slow things down a little bit. Dickinson has 4 on their back line, as they did in the first half. Doesn't look like any subs for either of these teams so far. You've got a few players over on the Dickinson bench warming up. Trying to play this one into the box. Bat it around. Flag goes up. It'll be a foul. That one committed by the Cardinals, going the Rams' way. The Rams moving left to right on your screen here in the second half. Kearny in the red jerseys moving left to right. Excuse me, Kearny moving right to left here in the second half. And here they go. Benji Silva dumps that one off. A long shot taken there. An easy save for Cy. And it's been a rather uneventful day for him so far, mostly in part to the effort of his back line. They've been busy all game long, but not a lot of competitive shots for Cy to be worried about so far. Here comes Amadou. His pass gets intercepted. He chases it down anyways. That one sent into the other half. Bounced around. Kearny with it now. Dylan Ribeiro with it. And he's got plenty of space. Dickinson not pressing up as much as they were back in the first half. Letting Kearny get past midfield with essentially no struggle. And here they come, passing the ball a lot better than they have most of the game. This one sent in. An amazing touch there from Benji. He'll give it back. Shot from way outside the box. Clears the top crossbar by a few feet. That one off the boot of Lucas Ramirez, who's got 2 goals on the season. Unable to find his third right there.
The first pretty dangerous shot that we've seen in the second half coming from Kearny, who in the first half came out pretty strong, really having main dominance on the ball until we saw a little bit of a come up from Dickinson.
And Kearny now willing to shoot from a little further out than they were in the first half, had a lot of chances thwarted before they could even get a shot up, and now just making sure they're putting balls Cy's way. And here comes Amadou. He's outnumbered. That one taken away quickly. The speed of this game, the crowd getting a little more into it. Certainly more packed than it was at kickoff. And that one is booted way out and way downfield. It'll be Kearny ball. Kearny, as we said, has had a bye up to this point in the Hudson County tournament. Only 3 wins for them to take home a trophy this year. Haven't played since Monday, that last game against North Bergen back on Monday, a game they won by a score of 4-1. They're 4 for their last 6. And operating again a deep cross in here. That one is going to be strong. A foul committed inside the box. That whistle will be on Nicholas Diaz. Baptista calls everybody off on that one. He'll pick it up. And Dickinson pressing up a little higher here. And Kearny still with it. McKenna passes it back. Justin with it now. Center on the field. And Kearny just passing it every which way. Moving it forward, and finally the play will fizzle out in the box. It'll go out, though. It'll be a Kearny throw-in. On our clock, we've got 32 minutes now left in the first half. Second half, excuse me. Another throw-in from the red jerseys here. Both teams still vying for their first goal of the game. Again, we'll head into a 10-minute golden goal overtime period if no one can score in the next half hour. Kearny's got 9 players on the score sheet this season, 6 of them having multiple goals. So plenty of options when it comes to finding one. Benji Silva's led the pack, but he's gotten plenty of other players involved alongside him. And there was Ryan Zuia down the line there. He'll have that one knocked out. And finally for the Rams, that one given away quickly. Here's Silva with it. He'll pass it off. Rayanne. Justin back to Rayanne. Rayanne moving with it. He'll have that one taken away. And battling for it. Amadou trying to put up some pressure. And this one will be sent back. Cy making the catch a few yards out from his goal. And again, Kearny taking their time with it. Dynel Dantes still in the backfield. He came in for an injured Marquise Nix, who was not checked back in since he came out early in the first half. This one will fall all the way back to Baptista.
Through the second half, we've seen Kearny really maintain dominance throughout the whole field, both in their defensive third and their attacking third, creating a little bit more opportunities for themselves. Still yet to make a goal, get past that net.
Both teams have struggled with that so far, certainly. We've got 28 and a half left here in the second half. Again, scoreless here. And Kearny, not Kearny's usual home stadium here at the Harvey Field Complex. Nevertheless, a great crowd here on this Saturday night. Got 7 or so grandstands here, and most of them pretty packed out. And another whistle, the first one in a while. That one on Jeremiah Huff, who's in the game now for the first time. So Dynel Dantes and Jeremiah Huff, the only Kearny players in the game that weren't at kickoff. A big chance there. It's rolling towards the goal, and the whistle will blow for a penalty. And the first big chance of the game sits on Kearny, or at least they thought it was. Instead, the flag goes up for offsides. So the penalty that was whistled for by the head referee is instead called off by the linesman raising the flag. And Kearny thought they had it for a good second. They were celebrating as if they did. And it's not like the foul wasn't called. It was, but an offsides a few yards before that means the play was, by all means necessary dead at that point. And therefore, it will be a kick at the spot of the offsides instead for Dickinson. What a break for the Rams. And we stay scoreless. That one out of bounds, going back Kearny's way. And another substitute here for the Cardinals. Braden Logue checks back in. It'll be Alessandro Puente coming off. And some nice touches there from the Cardinals, unable to find a red jersey on their last pass. Good takeaway there from the Cardinals, dribbling as good as ever. They've been much more resistant to Dickinson's presses, just playing calmer, playing more composed. And a shot taken from way outside, has to jump for it. He gets two hands and pulls that one in. Sai's first real action of the day, and he is up to the task. And if you're Cy, you've been active pretty much all game, just goal kicks as well as some defensive moments from him. But when it comes to actually facing a competitive shot on goal, hasn't seen too much so far today. You can kind of get a little rusty just from sitting out there if you're not seeing shots. And that was him for the first 50 minutes or so. Didn't matter. He was able to get up to that one. And in form when the Rams needed it. And still getting physical there. The whistle's going to blow. That was Colin McKenna. Charged with the foul. It was William Aubrey for Dickinson going up for it with him. LaFregola to send this one in. One of the three captains here on Dickinson. And he goes for the challenge there. That one will dribble out of bounds. Kearny ball. Kearny moving up now. Benji Silva, their offensive scorer, has been more of a non-factor. He started this game at right wing, and he's moved into more of a central attacking midfielder as this game has progressed. You could say it's Nicholas Diaz who started as or is listed on the sheet as the right back for today's game, but he's up there and he's been making his presence felt in the box. And neither team any closer to scoring a goal than they were at the start of this half. We had the penalty shout for Kearny a few minutes ago. It was called off due to a Kearny offsides. That one goes out. Kearny looks to move quick here. And just a mistake right there from Rayan Zuia. Kearny's just trying to force this one in again. Haven't been able to do too much that way. It's been the counterattacks that they've found their biggest success so far today, and even that hasn't resulted in too much. Another challenge there. And here comes Benji. Benji battling for possession here. Kearny passing around. Lucas Ramirez with it. He'll pass it off. The cross goes in, unable to find any red jerseys. They'll give this one off. It is Rayan in the box. And the ball still bouncing around. Kearny unable to get a boot on it. And Amadou fighting for this one. Able to use his big stature to get it. And gets a good pass as he was falling off to a teammate. That one sent in. Baptista has no problem getting on top of it. And here's Colin with space. Nice slide tackle there. And another Kearny throw. Justin with it. He'll pass it to the far side. And again, Dickinson's just been forcing a lot of balls out of bounds, a lot of Kearny throw-ins in recent minutes. We've got 19 minutes left here in the second half, according to our clock. Just over halfway through as that one is sent in. It looked like it was targeting Rayan. He wasn't quite ready for it, and he gets tripped up there. That'll be a sure foul. So as we've mentioned, a 10-minute overtime period, a golden goal overtime period. If neither team can score in the next 18 minutes, if either team can muster one in the next 18 or so, we won't need it. A shot there. It'll clear the crossbar again by a foot or so. Another chance with the ball in the box. A shot taken with not much power behind it. And Mo Marsai.
Kearny definitely not lacking in opportunities in the second half, with Dickinson trailing a little bit behind with not too many opportunities going their way. Yet to make a goal happen, though.
Absolutely. They've been just pounding the goal all night. Just haven't seen much result for it. They've gotten a lot more shots off here in the second half compared to the first, but maybe less of a quality of opportunities, as there goes another foul. Again, this one committed by Dickinson. Kearny with the chance to cross this one in. So, Lenny, you're a forward for Memorial High School. You've got a few goals for yourself so far on the season. What is it that you tell yourself when your team's maybe struggling to score, but you're more or less in the game? This one's tied. So, close tied games, what is it that you try to tell yourself to generate opportunities?
I think the most important thing is to stay kind of connected with the teammates, especially the mid, which is our main point to send these balls out. Both teams have a pretty strong mid, which we've seen control the field on both sides of this field from both of these teams. But I think the main goal is to just create as many opportunities, and at one point, one of these balls are going to go right through the net. So.
Again, this one sent far and wide, targeting Colin McKenna. McKenna with a chance. Kept the ball at his feet for quite a while. Was defended by two gray jerseys. And unable to do too much with it. That one just tapped out there from Dynel Dantes. And Dickinson wasted no time getting that one back in. Still with it. Hesitant to send too many bodies up. And here comes Kearny again. A good chance here, and that's going to be a foul. We'll see if there's a chance for a card here on top of it. It doesn't look like there will be. Mo Marsai, for the moment, is down. And Dickinson wants a card. And Dickinson, head coach, is absolutely livid with the head referee's decision. He came sprinting on from the bench. Rene Portillo. And he could get his team in some trouble if he doesn't stop arguing soon. But again, Mo Marsai still on the ground here. On what a changing moment it could be in this game. But Dickinson's head coach certainly has a case to be made there. You know, he wants his goalkeeper to be protected, and that was a pretty hard hit he just had to take there, and certainly an interesting decision for no card.
Seems Kearny's athletic trainer just came out onto the field. As we see the goalie getting back up. It looks as though he's going to stay in the game. I think realizing the importance of his presence in that net.
Absolutely, and the head ref here talking with one of the linesmen about it. Dickinson's players still asking questions, wondering why there's no card here, and again, it's certainly a frustrating moment for them, and you know, it's just one of those things that's going to definitely create tension between these two teams when a foul like that goes as unpunished as it did in this situation. This one booted down far, and it'll give Cy a second to check himself. And here comes Kearny, a good touch on the far side. Breaking in, that one taken away. And Dickinson's cheering section now seems louder than they've been all night. That play certainly gave them a bit of energy, gave them a reason to get a little emotional here. And 12 minutes or so left in this one. We thank all 42 of you for watching this presentation of the HCST Athletics Game of the Week. If you're looking for coverage of Hudson County sports or just the rest of this tournament, be sure to subscribe. We've got some more games coming to you throughout the coming weeks, throughout the conclusion of this soccer season. I'd like to thank our sponsor, SanDisk, as well. As Kearny pours another one in. A shot taken and just a foot or so wide right. It'll be a goal kick. It was Lucas Ramirez on the shot there.
Kearny cutting it closer and closer every time with the ball going right above the net or right past it every shot taken.
Yep, and Cy yet to get tested since he went down a few minutes ago. We'll see how that ends up going. A big chance there. Kearny scores. They break the drought here with 10 minutes or so left to play. The cross came in, and finally the deadlock is broken. Kearny leads it 1-0. It looked like Benji Silva, their goal leader, who scored that one. It bounced off a few bodies there in the penalty box. And now it is go time for the Dickinson Rams with just over 10 minutes now if they want to even this one up. Braden Logue looked like it might have been him as well. Touched before that one found its way in. It was a beautiful cross to set the whole play up in the first place. And Kearny finally able to find one after being clearly the better offensive team here in the second half. They finally cash in. That one knocked out again. It'll be Dickinson ball. The winner of this one, which as of now is Kearny, will face St. Peter's Prep, the number 2 team in the state, next Saturday down at Caven Point, or wherever St. Peter's decides to hold that one. but they will have home field. The finals of this one obviously played at a neutral site over at Sports Illustrated Stadium. But a tough task for whoever comes up with the win in this one next week.
I'm not gonna make y'all go, but if y'all wanna go, you can go.
Foul again. It'll be Dickinson ball. They'll send a few more bodies up. They were a lot more hesitant before that goal got scored to put bodies forward. And what a chance here. Braden Lug, one-on-one. He gets it by. Kearny up 2-0. And when it rains, it pours for the Kearny offense. They score 2 in the span of a few minutes here. And what a moment for them. They finally break through. It was a counterattack goal there for Braden Lug. He had 4 goals coming into this one. And he scores there. It looked like it might have been him on that last goal as well. What a night for Braden. What a night for this Kearny Cardinals squad. This one rolls out. It'll be a goal kick for the Cardinals. Just under 7.5 left to play in this one. And it is do or die here for the Dickinson Rams. That one rolls out. It'll stay Kearny ball. And if you're Kearny, just want to run the rest 6.5 minutes out and get out of here with a win. The score sheet, if you're just looking at a score of 2-0, won't show how close this game truly was. Deadlock until about the 70th minute, and that's when Kearny really started finding their groove offensively. And just how it goes sometimes. Five minutes now left, and this one, and Kearny just playing it slow. Dickinson finally starting to press a little more, and some nice dribbling. Here is Lucas Ramirez, Ryan Zuia moves down the field. Still staying with the Cardinals. That one falls back to Baptista, who had an amazing save to keep himself up in this one earlier. Excuse me, to keep this game tied at 0 earlier in the first half. Had the save of the first half. Since then, especially here in the second, it's been a rather quiet day for him in goal. And he'll pick that one up as well. Refs starting to check their watches. We've got 3.5 on our clock left in this one. Again, no scoreboard up tonight in Kearny. And Kearny trying to get closer, but still unable to really generate any real chances in the entire second half. Kearny's defense just been absolutely locked down, and part of it just because of the straight time of possession. Kearny has dominated that. And just, especially in the midfield, it's been an intense battle there all day long. And just a few more minutes, and they will continue their journey to a 6th consecutive Hudson County tournament final appearance. But the last step to that is going to be a challenging one. As we said, they've given St. Peter's Prep one of their hardest tests all season. They're the only team to score more than a single goal against the Marauders all season long. A 3-2 result earlier in the season. That one was also at Caven Point. Still technically have to hold on to this one for another 2 minutes or so. But a 2-goal safety net built for them. And a shout for a handball in the box that Dickinson won't get. And a big challenge there. A boot to the stomach, it looked like, for Ryan Zuia. A minute left on our clock. The dying moments for this one. And if all stays the same, it'll be number 5 seed Dickinson heading home at the end of it. It was a great effort from them, kept this one close for most of the game, and against a team that they've struggled with before in this season, against a team that historically they have just not been able to beat. And that pattern is going to continue here tonight. It would have been a near impossible quest for Dickinson to face number 2 and what should be nationally ranked St. Peter's Prep next Saturday. Instead, it'll be the Cardinals taking on that fight. A chance for a 3rd goal. The offside flag did go up, so a shot would not have counted anyways. Cy kept on the ground for a second after that one. Our clock has gone off. We'll see when they decide to blow the whistle here. Cy kicks that one out in any second. Left in this one. And I don't know if we paused our clock for the 2 goals that were scored. That might be the reason for the difference. And that one is sent out. Whistles for a foul. Going Kearny's way. Again, I also forgot to stop for when Cy went down as well. So bad clock keeping skills from us here in the second half. We might have a minute or so left in this one. Kearny just playing it slow, playing it back. They've got plenty of space as they cross that one in. And another offsides call there. Looked like I thought that might have been the whistle for full time. It was a confident whistle there. It looked like.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying like. Thank you.
Here's Ryan O'Donnell. Made a few miss, but that one will get cleared out. And another chance here for Kearny. Size there for it. And another offsides. This one pretty high up into the midfield. A lot of offsides here tonight, Lena. As you said, in the dying seconds of this one. Ref takes one last look at his watch. That'll do it here tonight from Kearny. It was a mission for Dickinson to reach their first Hudson County tournament semifinal since 2016. They won't be able to find it. Instead, Kearny continues for yet another Hudson County tournament final appearance if they can beat St. Peter's Prep next Saturday. A tall task for them against the Marauders, but they can escape here tonight against Dickinson with two late second half goals. 2-0 is your final. We've got a replay here of the second goal scored by Kearny. That one with about 8 minutes left in the second half. Here it is for you. One off the counterattack.
We saw Kearny dominate that first half, keeping most of the possession throughout that first half, but the score is still staying 0-0. But late into that second half, they found the rhythm, they found their skill, and they found that net, making 2 goals happen in not a very long period of time. I think it was under 10 minutes at least. It was really quick to happen, back-to-back goals. Kearny making it happen, securing their spot in the next round of this tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say under 5 minutes between those 2 goals. That's it for us from Kearny here tonight. We thank you all so much for watching here on the HCST Athletics Show. That's our game of the week. Caden Drummeller and Lena Plance-Odry here from Kearny saying good night. Good afternoon from the HCST Athletics Show. I'm here joined with Braden Logue following Kearny's 2-0 win over Dickinson in the Hudson County Tournament quarterfinals. So you've got a week off, or excuse me, a week before the semifinal round against St. Peter's Prep. What does Prep look like in this next week trying to get ready for such a big matchup?
I mean, they're a strong team. Like, as last result didn't go our way. I mean, 3-2. I mean, second half, we played really good, but couldn't find that last one to tie it up. But I think coming into this, I feel like it's a level-headed game. It could be anybody's game, so hopefully we come out on top.
So struggling for a while offensively before you put in those 2 goals to give your team the lead and eventually the win. What's the kind of the mentality? What's your communication looking like between the guys when you're kind of unable to score offensively, but it's still a very tight, close game?
I mean, just keep a level head. We were in on net a couple times in the first half, just couldn't find that finish. But, I mean, when it gets intense at the end, I mean, it's just whoever wants it more. So, yeah.
So I got to ask about the hair. That seems to be a common theme between the team. Is that a requirement? Is that a what's the discussion like behind that?
Yeah, it's more of a tradition. I mean, you have a choice when it comes into it, but you look past years, most of the kids have it on the team, but I think it looks pretty sick. So
All right, don't disagree with that. Thank you. Braden Logue, everybody. He'll be on the court next Saturday against St. Peter's Prep when we start our coverage of the semifinals. Braden, thank you so much.
Thank you.